Hey everyone, it's diaperperv, and I'm wedged between Greejay over here and SailorinDips,
Hey, hey.
and they are both diapered. So we
No.
did our prerequisite diaper checks. He's soaked.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And right now we're going to bring to you the craziest things that have happened in ABDL history. And not all these things are ABDL related. Some of them are just diaper fetish related or just diaper related, but it gets so viral and out to the mainstream that people are talking about it and they're telling their friends, and it just goes viral. So I think we're going to go with the craziest number one thing, which is Pamper Chew, right? And these
Yeah.
guys, who knows what Pamper Chew is?
I had to do a little research, but I just found out and I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Yeah, he was a guy. I think he's gay because he's got a daddy now, and he is still active. He had his own YouTube channel, but he's most known for digging in trash bins for used diapers
And then microwaving them.
Mhm. And what would he do with them after he microwaved these
wear 'em.
diapers? So they were warm.
Yeah,
So
he even posted on
mess.
Twitter once about how he found a stash outside of a nursing home of secondhand adult diapers in the dumpster, and he has I don't even want to say it out loud because it's so gross, but like how the juices were flowing down his legs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And now I'm not eating for a week. There goes the diet. That's easy.
Yeah,
Just think of
exactly.
Pamper Chew.
And he is very public about it. Like he'll wear his little clothes, like very little clothes, or his onesies out, and they'll do pretty crazy things.
Hey, so when was this?
Like 2012, I think,
Ooh.
based on what I read.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, you're the expert.
Oh, I just Googled it.
You were the fact finder.
Oh,
Yes, this
yeah.
is true. I Googled it. Google
But
never lies.
I checked YouTube, and I think his YouTube channel was still posting up until a couple of years ago.
I saw one video trying to explain him. It had over like 979,000 views.
Oh yeah, was it the Papa Meat one?
Maybe.
He did a great video
Of
on
course,
it.
because it's going to go up by one as soon as we get done taping this.
Yeah,
We're going to find out a little bit more about this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's viral when mainstream YouTubers are making whole videos about something. I keep looking over here because there is another ABDL friend over here, and
Mr. Anonymous.
He's shy.
I
Yeah,
like Mr. Anonymous because
he-
Mr. Anonymous responds to everything.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, he gets nervous when he's nervous. He potties, and he's not in a diaper right now. So we can't have no pottying.
All right, so the next one is.
So I'll read it.
Okay,
we
great.
have a nurse who tried opening a diaper spa in New Hampshire. I did hear about this one.
Yeah, I did too. Not too long ago, a couple of years ago, right?
and the in the winter of 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Atkinson Zoning Board denied her home business permit in 2024.
Yeah,
I think that was bad marketing.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, if I remember right, it was just it was a diaper spa, but you could go there and just be treated like they just DL stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they marketed it wrong, and I think it got like listed as like a sex thing. And
Immediately.
Well, people jumped to the conclusion that it would be
Immediately
a
jumped
sex
to
thing.
conclusions,
Yeah, and she
yeah.
was trying to defend it, saying, "Oh, it's not sexual at all. This is just for comfort and stuff for age players." But the thing was, she was a nurse in the mainstream, and I feel like she learned about ABDL. This wasn't her fetish, and then tried to make it this like legit business.
The assumption would be that she was trying to make it a therapeutic place, and for therapy, and it just the media took off with it immediately. I remember seeing videos all over the
Yes.
news channels,
Normal news
all
stations,
over
yeah.
the place.
Yeah.
Yep. It definitely cast ABDL in a negative light again. But like I said, I feel like it was just bad marketing. If it was a therapeutic retreat, it would have been carried on with arms wide open.
And wasn't it called the diaper spa?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
maybe
diaper
bad
spa.
naming
Bad
too.
naming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't go to marketing school.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel like within our community, there are people that make this happen and they know how to market it within the community. And I don't know why she had to put it out there in the mainstream, because it was all over her local news. And then they were like interviewing the neighbors, and the neighbors were like, oh no, we don't want these people around.
The interesting thing I find is that she didn't try to market it as a mommy or as a caregiver. It was just as a therapeutic retreat.
Because she wasn't in the
community. She didn't know the keywords.
Yes.
She just tried to monopolize and profit off of a kink.
Yeah, because when I started, I only put it in certain places where, people like us would look and frequent.
If you want to buy a car, you go to a car lot.
I can smell him.
Smell what?
Convention scandals. Indie Dream World, TeddyCon, West Coast Jungle Gym.
So what do they all have in common?
One of them I had a ticket to that I still have.
And how does that make you feel, Greejay?
Well, it just makes me feel like I didn't get to go to a con.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that you only had the ticket and you didn't buy a hotel room package.
True.
Because for Indie Dream World, they were selling like these deluxe packages with the hotel rooms and the tickets, and they didn't get their money back. So what happened was they were selling the tickets, right? These cons have been going on for a few years. For TeddyCon, 10 years plus, right? Anyways, and then they just up and disappeared and deleted all their social medias and canceled the conventions.
And they didn't offer any money back?
I think Indie Dream World might have. I know West Coast Jungle Gym eventually did.
Good.
If you asked for it.
I'm pretty sure that's embezzlement.
Well, and the one thing I have to say is I always try to be the peacekeeper or the middle ground. I want to be Switzerland here, and understand. And this is just my point of view. This is my side. This would be my stance. Is that folks that are putting on these conventions, they're not in it, not necessarily in it monetarily. They're in it for the good of the community, the good of the people.
Agreed.
And they really do a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat and tears.
They do.
Blood, sweat, and tears. And so we don't know what happens behind the scenes to cause a convention like this to fall apart or disband the way they did. I mean, just for me, I know the folk. I've interacted online with folks from the West Coast Jungle Gym, and they're very sincere people that just must have had a bad situation for that to happen the way that it did.
Yeah.
I could imagine the humility and the feelings that you would get if something like that did crumble in front of you. And we don't know the situations behind it. We just know that what happened. So I just want to give everybody credit who starts something, works something, and spends all that hard time and effort, because we as a community don't know what happened behind the scenes. I don't want to accuse anybody of any wrongdoing.
No, I agree 1,000%. The only problem is not giving money back. I mean, so think of like the Fire Island thing when they were going to have that huge fire festival down in the Caribbean. I mean, he started off with good intentions. He wanted to throw a really awesome, epic party in the Caribbean, and he took people's money, and then when it fell through, he got charged with all kinds of things because he couldn't pay him back.
Did you know he was going to try to do a part 2 and didn't think that there was going to be a public outlet?
Correct. Yes, there was. But that's the thing is, it's like cool. Like kudos for trying.
Like I stole all your money.
It didn't work out, but like pay them back. You know what I mean? I didn't pay for you to try to have a con. I paid to go and have a con.
Yeah.
Well,
and I get that there's upfront costs, but like at least okay. Here's the pool. Let's divvy it back to the people that So that's just how I feel about it.
I would suppose even if you couldn't get a full refund, if you could just get something.
Or just transparency, because I know for a fact, for them to book the convention space, they have to front that money. Up front, and it's a lot. It's not cheap.
That's why I say that I defend the people who start these things. I know that it's ugly when it disbands, but at the same time, we don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Transparency though would be nice. Transparency is it. If you're transparent, most people will have an understanding. But when you just go off the face of the earth, nobody knows what happens, and I paid something, and then
I agree. But at the same time, I can understand the humility in having to go back to your people and just say
failed them. Yeah, feel like they failed them.
Oh, this is a good one. The astronaut. Or astronaut.
Lisa Novak or something.
Lisa Novak.
Yeah, I was so envious of her.
I don't know if she
not
actually,
of what she was doing, but the fact that
I don't know if she was actually an astronaut or if she was.
She was a legitimate astronaut.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if she ever went into space.
That's what I mean. Right.
Yeah.
So, astronaut Lisa Novak driving cross country diapered in 2007
from Houston, Texas to Florida.
Wow,
yes.
And that's a good run. That's a good run.
That's 16, 17, 18 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
she didn't want to stop.
Yeah, because she was going after her husband, her partner.
It was a love triangle.
Yeah, and she wanted to go kill him, and so she was like, "Well, I could get there fast and do it if I potty in my pants," and so, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I hope it gets more people trying diapers.
Or more astronauts.
Yeah. It definitely brought awareness, you know what I mean, to the diaper community. Definitely bad awareness. But.
You know what's funny, though, is I think at the time I didn't know that there was a diaper community. I just thought she was a nut for wearing adult diapers.
Yeah, I mean...
But then again, it is part of her training.
But she had to stop for gas.
It's part of her
training. So it's not like while she was
Mm-hmm.
filling her car up, she couldn't run in and go pee real quick.
I mean,
I think she was into it. She was OG secretive.
He's nodding.
She certainly believed in her cause.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
Yes.
Trip efficiency.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't want to waste time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got a mission, and a mission critical astronaut. It all works out. It all jives.
Yeah.
But that
I wonder what happened to her. Is she still in jail?
Man, I don't know.
Can you not take calls in our podcast?
Excuse me.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, why would she be in jail? Because she didn't actually hurt anybody.
No, but it was what did they call it?
Conspiracy
to commit murder.
Yeah.
Because she was clear what she was going for. She had weapons. She had said that she was going there because it was a love triangle. I guess her partner was cheating on her.
The most important question: did she have spare diapers?
Yes, they had a whole bag in the trunk when they pulled her over.
That's important information.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was prepared.
The other question is, did she go buy them or did she steal them from NASA? Because NASA has them.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? And who wouldn't have capitalized on that marketing right there? That would have been a great ad campaign.
Yeah. Especially for like Depends and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, are you an adult on the run?
Yeah. Exactly.
Try Depends.
Yeah. Are you trying to commit crimes without getting caught?
Yeah.
Pee in your pants. Don't leave DNA anywhere. You know.
Oh, I've got a new one that's not on the list. When Depends tried to make that diaper cover, the black one that looked all metal, and they had like a really metal marketing campaign.
Damn it!
I'll put up a picture.
I don't know about it
This
either.
just happened, like in December or January.
Like metal pants.
Yeah, but it was just a diaper cover, and you were supposed to use like their Depends pull-ups under it or something like that, or with these pads.
Patented technology.
With these pads.
Yeah, proprietary. It could only go with their product.
Yes. And then I went on their site, and it was sold out. So I don't know if they actually sold them or if it was just a marketing thing.
Oh.
Interesting.
That'd be like the diapers that were shaped like blue jeans.
Yes.
Did you pull up a picture? Do they look like cool, or would you wear them?
Blink once for yes, twice for no.
I think it's the pit diaper.
Yes. Pit diaper.
That was for real?
Oh,
I remember.
No, yeah, I do. It was expensive. It was for like a concert.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that brought a lot of attention to the community, because that, and then people like same thing kind of with like the New Year's Eve in New York City, where I remember the Taylor Swift concerts.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of Taylor Swifties or whatever that were wearing diapers so they didn't have to miss her show.
Yeah.
I would have fit in great in that. You know what I mean?
So you admitted to being a Swiftie?
Swiftie for life.
You would have been giving out the free diapers in the parking lot.
Yeah, but not like mine, because they're good ones. I'd give them like Depends. I don't want to share my good ones.
I mean, come on, you could set up a whole
unless like Rears or ABU sponsored it.
A tent for free changes at the Swiftie concert.
Yeah, the diaper companies missed out.
Yeah, I mean,
they did.
I missed out on a golden opportunity too.
They could have got a whole new like era of people on
An
it.
era,
The Taylor Swift era.
I like the era.
You know what I mean? The era tour.
All right, moving on. We've got the great Tumblr purge when they got bought out by Yahoo in 2018. I was around for that. I thought I was going to lose everything. I'm a Tumblr fan.
So I love Tumblr, but I don't personally have one. But I like going on it and looking, and like I think some of the best captions that I've ever had or saw in the community came from Tumblr.
Yeah.
And I remember that because I remember logging on and like all the people that like I like to go see I was like, where'd they go?
Yeah.
What happened? And then I was like, where do I go now? I was so lost.
It was like
Yes.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snapping his
People went
finger.
from there to like there to DeviantArt or whatever it's called.
There was
Yeah.
that. There was all kinds of stuff popping up. So
Yep.
people were trying to come up and be platform providers overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's not. Just
But now
marketing.
it's still a little goofy. Like you could follow somebody on Tumblr that has a lot of really good content, and then they just one day they're not there anymore. It's like Tumblr,
Well,
kind of like Instagram. They go and sweep
Tumblr
things.
cancels, and then you'll get them signed back on. At least the ones that have a lot of followers. I see it all the time. And then you'll get the folks that don't post in 6 years. That one drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like after 6 years, they post again, and then they don't post again for 3 more years.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But no, Tumblr's still around. I frequent Tumblr.
Okay, so
regularly.
do you think Tumblr is its own ABDL community?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
somewhat.
And it's growing.
Yes.
It's growing. I mean, I've added a whole bunch of new pages in just last couple of weeks. It's certainly growing.
Yeah.
Let's hope for a non-purge.
Which, and let's be grateful about that for a sec. Like, I remember when I first came out into the community, like, there was no information out there, other than a few little websites and stuff. And then now, I mean, like, you could find anything you want. You could find good educational stuff. You could find, kinky, spicy reads.
Hypnosis videos.
Hypnosis videos. I don't know how those work. I don't know if they actually do or not. Now it's crazy. You can go on and find whatever you want. If you want to have, for me, it was really hard to verbalize this to my partner. And so when I showed her it, I was like, hey, can you just read this? Because it's going to make it a lot. It's well written versus me just stumbling on my words. Yeah, kudos to the internet. And
Okay, we don't have to read the next one verbatim because these are notes to myself.
Okay, gotcha.
So do you want to, should I talk about it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so what year did Casey buy ABU? I don't really know the history.
And if we go again.
Oh, okay. So ABU makes adult diapers, right? And
they do?
Good ones too.
and they were going out
wearing
of
one right
business.
now.
And then Casey Strom bought ABU and revived it to what it is today. So I don't really know the history behind it because
See, that's
I
awesome.
was lazy.
I just assumed that it was always Casey's because that's all I've ever known of it. If it was something
No.
before, I didn't know it.
See, but right
Or was it good enough to
before
know?
that happened, it's kind of when I started getting in, and so I was introduced to Casey's life and work experience and all of that stuff going into the business, and I thought that was really cool. So it's nice to have a company that's really for ABDLs by ABDLs.
Yeah.
And you can say that all the way from the ownership group all the way down to the people who pack the product. So not sponsored, by the way. So
Yeah.
this is a non-paid endorsement for ABU.
Wait, y'all aren't getting paid?
And Tykeables is also ABDL.
Yeah.
Tykeables
owned.
is.
Yeah.
I think Little for Big,
Little Comforts.
Little Comforts, and then Little Troublemaker Tops diaper brand, which is
The mushroom diaper.
the mushroom. Oh, why is it
That's what
Fairyland
I call it.
diapers?
Fairyland,
Oh.
yeah.
Awesome diapers. Also, someone throws a good event.
Yeah, and don't forget, I'm sure you guys have heard this, but North Shore got their own ABDL wing now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
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 Like the tie-dye ones or like special prints?
No, it's a division. So they have a marketing division especially for ABDLs.
And are they coming out with any different like products, like more designs on their diapers,
I
or is it
don't
just
work
like
for
all?
them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just listen to them.
Well, then you need to state hashtag not sponsored.
Not
You got me all
sponsored.
excited over here for a
But
minute.
I'd love a tour, by the way. So
Oh,
one
okay.
day when
Oh,
I'm
great!
cruising
Yeah,
through
you're just
town.
trying to get free shit. I mean, stuff.
I know that like their employees, they represent in the vendor section at Capcom.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of awesome companies out there, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes in the future with all these other ones coming out. And I mean, we're so lucky as a community to be able to have an array of products that you could pick and choose from. You know what I mean? So that's really cool, especially come 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
20 years ago, you had Depends.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Yeah.
I have some 6-tape Depends I got from the bin store for like
Oh,
50 cents.
fantastic.
I
Oh
wore
my.
them yesterday
Did you
and
really?
it sucked.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That was
The
my
only
review.
good thing about them is the nostalgia. There is nothing good about the actual product. It's just memories. I mean, that was the first pack I ever bought.
So Rainforest 2015 in Seattle. It made the news when that furry party convention got a little crazy and some people had left used diapers all over the place. like on top of a car or like in public spaces.
This is disgusting. Those are the types of people that ruin our community.
And people, like the media really focused on the diapers.
Yeah.
Like not just the furries. Like they fucked other shit up in the hotel too.
Yeah.
But there was always this picture of like used diapers on this car. That's all.
Yeah. That's a good point. Now they get their own diapers.
Oh yeah, a lot of diapers now.
A lot of companies have a furry
centric.
dedicated line. Which, I'm not into the furry thing, but oh my god, how do y'all wear that suit and not like sweat?
Oh.
They sweat a lot in there. Some of them have built-in fans.
Oh, that's what I would need. I would need a built-in AC unit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like it's like wearing a mascot uniform,
Well, it virtually is.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyways, but baby furs have their own convention now, Baby Fur Con, and that other one at the cheese
Cake
zesty
Factory?
cheese place
Didn't they have one
in
in
Goldfield.
They had one in San Francisco too, right? Like Santa Cruz.
Yeah, that was Baby Fur.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah,
It moved
yeah.
to Seattle.
What?
Did it move to Seattle?
No, that's Rain Fur.
Oh, I'm way confused.
Yeah, that's a separate furry
Yeah.
con a long time
I knew
ago.
there was one in Santa Cruz.
The last one, craziest thing, was when the movie The Baby came out in 1972 or something like that.
I've heard of the movie. I haven't seen it. I might have to go rent it now.
It's so boring and it's
Blockbuster.
so slow. You don't want to. I like forced myself to watch it for historical
But that's the presence
value.
of the movie was Adult Baby.
Yeah, was this mom and his sisters. They like never taught him to like use a potty or words.
No, they never allowed him to walk. They basically treated him like a baby.
Yeah.
If he tried to walk or talk, they'd like
Sounds like they
smack him
missed
around.
the mark here. That sounds like a great movie.
Yeah, really. That could be on
Like,
Pornhub.
I'm interested. Like, for real,
Right.
like
So
somebody
and it was
missed the mark
sexual,
here.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was boring. Like nothing happened.
Like if we were to cast the movie now, who would be the Adult Baby? Leanne Helmsworth.
Well, can I be it?
Well, yeah. of
I would
course.
just do it. But we got to keep my face out of it.
No, but you're in a movie that's mainstream.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
mean
a
that you're the
fictional
baby.
movie.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
true. I'll do
Yeah.
it. Wait, will I get paid?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you know.
unless it's an indie film.
No, I don't want that. I
remake.
want to
Yeah.
get paid. I want Hollywood. Like I want makeup artists, hair art. I don't
Yeah.
have much hair, but it'd be nice to have somebody touching it.
What if we just remade the whole movie?
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Done. I'm
Yes.
down.
Yes.
We need somebody
no
to
budget.
financially support this.
No, but
Yeah,
it has
no
no
budget.
no budget. It's an indie film.
So what does this mean? No budget.
I can
Can
do
we
your
film
makeup.
it? Can we film it in 8mm?
Yes. I don't know.
No,
what that
because
means
that's
either.
too expensive.
Oh,
it has,
really?
it has to be digital. 'cause
Oh.
there's
I like
no
that.
budget.
So we got iPhones and Androids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
No budget. So when you said no budget, you literally mean like no money.
Correct.
Because no budget means like spend however much you
That's
want.
right.
But no money means that we don't have any money to spend on it.
Yeah.
I think we could do this. I think we can make it good.
Yeah, I think we urge the listeners here. To,
Yeah. If you guys think this is a good idea to remake it, just
We're in.
comment, like, whatever you do. I don't know.
Subscribe.
Oh, I don't want to be in the movie, obviously.
Yes, you
I'll
will be.
just be the director.
Every good movie needs a director.
I'll be the neighbor who comes by and is like, "What's going on here?"
Yes.
Yeah, you could do a cameo.
Wait, who's
spot.
going to be my parents in this?
Well, not me.
Oh, definitely not you. That'd be weird.
No, there was no dad. She was a single mom.
Oh, perfect. Who's the mom going to be?
It was
Ooh.
like just mother and two sisters, I think.
Oh, this is getting even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he knows.
Signing
Yeah.
up for
Now
it.
we get, now
All
we
right.
get the
Literally
hot
turned into
sisters.
So we
Oh,
need
yeah.
3
Into a porno.
women that are willing to try to remake this with me as the baby. Okay.
Wait, where do I fit in?
You just
Jeez.
you could bring the drinks.
I
to
am
the
always written out of the
staff.
script.
Yeah. Listen, I need a coffee, Greejay.
Oh yeah.
Go get
yeah,
it now.
Yes, you're the PA,
Oh.
the production assistant.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah, that's about as useless as tits on a bull.
Man, all I was looking for was a spot.
You could have a spot. You could be the cleanup crew. I do
Fluffer.
The fluffer. The fluffer.
Hey,
So-
hey, I could put his diapers in the microwave.
Oh,
Yeah, keep them warm when they cool down.
all I gotta do is peel
You
a
know?
little bit more and they warm right back up. Oh, but in the movie, obviously, I don't know what I'm doing because
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
into this. So like,
No, and you're just a baby.
Yeah, I'm just a
who
baby.
never was
Yeah.
taught anything.
exactly. So this will be fun. Yeah, we just need 3 people that. Are there other characters in the movie? There's got to be like police.
There was a social worker.
Well, that's what I was
Oh
thinking.
yes, I could be this.
I was thinking I could be like the chief of police that comes
And
over
then there's
to
a
see what
twist at
happens.
the end.
Yes, chief of police,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
we have to. You get murdered because
Oh.
people get murdered in this.
Oh,
To protect
wait.
the
be the
secret.
Does the baby get to murder anyone?
I want to be the guy with the cigar that's like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
All right, that's definitely you.
You're the
Okay.
sheriff.
And then what else is there? So there's a social worker. Is the social worker male or female in the original?
Female.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So we need 3 male or 3 females.
I would say that our movie's going to have a disclaimer that says based off of a,
Yes.
It's got to be a remake.
That way we can, but it's based off of, we can change however we want.
This is true.
Creative freedom.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't.
No.
I feel so motivated. I
We're
have
gonna do
not
it.
felt this
I
motivated.
guess I'm gonna have to
in,
fly
like,
to Vegas
months.
every couple weeks to start filming.
Well,
I need to buy a lot more diapers.
What if you just film it at Cella?
Yeah, but that means you got to come to Cella. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.